You know, there's a secret to getting absolutely anything you want in life, and it's not hidden in some esoteric philosophy. It's not in some distant future where everything finally lines up perfectly for you. It's here, now inside of you, and it's available to you the moment you decide to harness it. So what's the secret? The number one secret? It's this clarity and decisive action. If you want something, anything, you have to be crystal clear on what that something is, and then you need to make a decision that nothing is going to stop you from achieving it. See, most people go through life drifting. They have general desires, vague dreams, and they wonder why they don't get what they want. You can't get anywhere if you don't know where you're going. You've got to define your destination. You've got to be so specific, so certain that you can feel the emotions of already having it. And when you've defined it, the next step is to make a decision right then and there that this is non-negotiable. This is what you are going to make happen. No more excuses, no more waiting for the right time. The time is now. Because here's the truth: your decisions create your destiny. The choices you make today shape your tomorrow. The problem is, most people are making unconscious decisions all the time. They wake up, get caught up in the flow of life, and let circumstances dictate their outcomes. But you can change that. You can choose differently. The moment you decide you're going to make something happen, the universe begins to shift around you. Opportunities, people, resources, they all start to line up in ways you never imagined. But there's one more piece to this puzzle. The second part of the secret is belief. You've got to believe that you deserve it. You've got to believe that it's possible for you. If you don't believe you can have it, guess what? You won't. The limiting beliefs you carry about yourself are the chains that keep you from moving forward. You've got to break free from them. And let's be clear, belief alone isn't enough. You can't sit back and hope for your dreams to magically come true. You've got to take massive action. Massive action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Too many people sit on the sidelines waiting for the perfect moment. Let me tell you, there is no perfect moment. There's only right now. Right now is when you take action. But here's the thing: you will face obstacles. You will face challenges. It's not going to be easy. And you know what? That's exactly how it's supposed to be. Every challenge you face is a lesson in disguise. Every setback is a setup for a greater comeback. When you encounter adversity, don't shrink. Embrace it. Ask yourself, what's the lesson here? What's the opportunity hidden behind this challenge? Focus on solutions, not problems. So many people get stuck, paralyzed by the problem itself, but the true power comes when you focus on the solution. The solution is always there. It's just a matter of shifting your perspective and asking the right questions. Let's talk about your environment for a second. Who you spend your time with matters. If you're constantly around people who are negative, who are stuck in their own limitations, that energy will drain you. You need to surround yourself with people who inspire you, who push you to be better, who challenge you to think bigger. You need to create an environment that supports your growth. But don't forget to stay grounded in gratitude. When you are grateful for what you have now, no matter how small it may seem, you create an energy that attracts more. You attract more opportunities, more resources, more of what you want. Gratitude shifts your energy, it transforms your mindset. And when you approach life with gratitude, life starts to approach you with abundance. And that leads us to the mindset. You need to cultivate a mindset of abundance. There is always enough. There is always a way. When you believe that the world is abundant, that the universe has endless opportunities for you, you step into a new realm of possibility. It's only when you operate from a place of scarcity, believing there's not enough, that you limit yourself. Remember this: you will only fail if you quit. Don't quit. Don't give up before the miracle happens. Stay in the game. Stay committed. The road may be long, and the process might be challenging, but if you keep taking steps, if you keep moving forward, you will succeed. Clarity, decision, belief, action, persistence. These are the ingredients. There's no magic formula. There's no shortcut. It's about showing up every single day with determination and with faith in yourself. When you do that, anything is possible. Clarity is one of the most powerful forces you can harness in your life. When you know exactly what you want, when you have a clear vision of your goals, desires, and purpose, you unlock a level of focus and direction that most people never experience. Without clarity, you're like a ship lost at sea, drifting wherever the current takes you. But with clarity, you have a compass, a map, and a destination. The power of clarity lies in its ability to eliminate confusion and indecision. When you're clear on your goals, you can make decisions faster with confidence because you know what aligns with your vision and what doesn't. Every choice you make becomes easier because you have a clear picture of where you're headed. And when life throws challenges or distractions your way, you can stay grounded and keep your eyes on the prize because your vision is solid and unwavering. Clarity also empowers you to take action. When you know precisely what you want, you are more likely to take bold steps toward it. You stop second-guessing yourself or wasting time on things that don't matter. You start to make progress because you're not bogged down by uncertainty. And when you combine that clarity with a deep belief in your ability to achieve your goals, you become unstoppable. Clarity gives you momentum, purpose, and the drive to move forward, no matter what. It turns dreams into plans and plans into results. Every day, you are faced with countless decisions, and each one shapes the course of your life. The truth is, decisions determine destiny. The seemingly small choices you make today have a profound impact on where you'll be tomorrow. It's easy to overlook this power. But the reality is that your life is not defined by what happens to you, it's defined by the decisions you make in response to what happens. When you decide to take control of your life, when you commit to a vision and choose to act on it, you shift the trajectory of your entire future. A single decision can change everything. Think about the moment you decided to pursue a new career, move to a new city, or make a change in your personal life. Those decisions set the stage for new opportunities, new growth, and new experiences that you would never have encountered if you had stayed on the same path. On the flip side, indecision and fear of making the wrong choice can keep you stuck in a place of complacency. You'll find yourself in a holding pattern, waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect plan, but nothing changes until you make a choice. Even a decision that feels like a mistake at the time often leads to lessons that push you forward. The key is to decide and then commit. Once you decide, the path will unfold, and the universe will begin to conspire to help you create the life you've chosen. Belief is one of the most powerful forces in the world. It shapes your reality more than anything else. What you believe about yourself, about life, and about what's possible for you becomes the lens through which you experience the world. If you believe you're capable, resourceful, and worthy of success, then you'll take the actions necessary to make it happen. But if you believe you're limited, inadequate, or undeserving, you'll unconsciously hold yourself back, often sabotaging your own progress. The power of belief lies in its ability to either empower or imprison you. Beliefs are the foundation of your mindset, and your mindset shapes your behaviors. If you have a belief system that supports growth and possibility, you'll be open to challenges and you'll approach obstacles with a find-a-way attitude. But if your belief system is rooted in fear, doubt, or scarcity, you'll shrink from opportunities and settle for less than what you're capable of. Belief is not just about positive thinking, it's about knowing deep down that you can figure things out, that you can overcome challenges, and that you have the ability to achieve your dreams. It's the belief that even when things get tough, you are resilient enough to find a solution. When you align your actions with that belief, you build momentum, and what was once a distant dream becomes an inevitable reality. Belief doesn't just change your mindset, it changes your outcomes. Because when you believe, you act. And when you act, you create results. Massive action is the bridge between dreams and reality. It's the fuel that powers you forward no matter the obstacles or setbacks. Many people have goals, desires, and ambitions, but without taking consistent, massive action, those dreams will remain just that, dreams. Action is what separates the dreamers from the doers. It's not enough to think about what you want or to talk about it. You have to take bold, relentless steps toward it every single day. Massive action means going beyond what feels comfortable. It's pushing yourself to do more, to give more, and to be more. It's about stepping outside your comfort zone, taking risks, and taking steps even when you're unsure of the outcome. It's about consistency and perseverance, not perfection. It's moving forward with the belief that every action, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. The power of massive action is that it creates momentum. The more you act, the more confidence you build, and the more opportunities you attract. Every effort you make, whether successful or not, teaches you something valuable, moving you one step closer to the result you want. The road to success is rarely straight, and you'll face challenges along the way, but massive action ensures that you keep moving. Even if you fail, you learn, adapt, and try again, and each time you grow stronger, wiser, and closer to achieving your goal. Action isn't optional, it's essential. You can't wait for the perfect moment or for the stars to align. The time to act is now. Challenges are not obstacles to be avoided, they are opportunities in disguise. Every challenge you face in life, whether big or small, is a chance for growth, transformation, and learning. It's easy to wish for a life free of struggle, to hope that everything will just fall into place effortlessly. But the truth is, growth only happens when you step outside of your comfort zone and confront the difficulties that come your way. When you embrace challenges, you develop resilience. You prove to yourself that you are capable of overcoming whatever life throws at you. Challenges teach you more about yourself than success ever will. They reveal your strengths, push you to develop new skills, and help you build the mental toughness necessary to pursue your goals. The most successful people in the world didn't get there by avoiding hardship. They faced adversity head-on and used it as fuel to drive their success. Every challenge brings with it the potential for change, for innovation, and for improvement. Instead of seeing a setback as a failure, see it as a chance to find a better way, to rethink your approach, and to discover what you're truly made of. The road to success is never linear, and you will face bumps along the way. But when you embrace those bumps as part of the journey, they no longer hold power over you. Instead, you take control of your path, turning every obstacle into a stepping stone toward your greater future. The moment you shift your focus from problems to solutions, you change the entire game. It's natural to get caught up in the issues that arise in life, the challenges, the roadblocks, the things that seem to be standing in your way. But dwelling on problems is like spinning your wheels in mud. It drains your energy, limits your creativity, and keeps you stuck in a cycle of frustration. The real power comes when you choose to focus on finding solutions instead of just fixating on what's wrong. When you focus on solutions, you automatically shift your mindset from a place of scarcity to one of possibility. Problems are a part of life, but every problem carries with it the seed of a solution. The more you focus on the problem, the more it grows in your mind. But when you put your energy into looking for ways to overcome it, you expand your vision, and suddenly new opportunities, ideas, and pathways begin to emerge. Every challenge has a way forward, but you have to be willing to look for it. Ask yourself, what can I do right now to move closer to a solution? Or what can I learn from this situation that will help me solve it? The more you train yourself to find solutions, the more resilient and resourceful you become. Instead of feeling defeated, you begin to feel empowered. You start to see problems not as dead ends, but as chances to innovate and grow. It's not the problems that define your success, it's your ability to rise above them and find a way through. The environment you surround yourself with has an immense impact on your mindset, energy, and ultimately your success. Whether you realize it or not, the people, places, and things around you shape how you think, feel, and act. If you want to elevate your life and achieve your goals, you need to cultivate an environment that supports and amplifies your growth. Think about it: when you're surrounded by negativity, doubt, or complacency, it's hard to stay motivated and driven. Negative energy can drag you down, fill you with self-doubt, and convince you that your dreams are out of reach. But when you surround yourself with positive, like-minded people who believe in you and encourage your ambitions, you raise your vibration. You begin to think bigger, act bolder, and push yourself further because you're in an environment that fosters success. Your environment isn't just about the people around you, it's also about the physical spaces you inhabit. If you're working in a cluttered, chaotic space, your mind will mirror that disorganization. But when your environment is clean, organized, and inspiring, it's easier to think clearly and stay focused on your goals. Surround yourself with things that motivate and energize you, whether that's quotes, photos of your goals, or an environment that sparks creativity. In addition, be mindful of the media you consume and the energy you take in from the world around you. Constant exposure to negativity, whether through news, social media, or toxic relationships, can drain your spirit and keep you stuck. Your environment has the power to either propel you forward or hold you back. Choose it wisely. Gratitude and appreciation are two of the most powerful forces you can bring into your life. They have the ability to transform your mindset, shift your energy, and open doors to more of what you want. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle of life and focus on what you don't have, what you've yet to achieve, or what's going wrong. But when you practice gratitude, you change your focus from scarcity to abundance, and that shift has profound effects on your outcomes. Gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It's a mindset that acknowledges the value of what you already have, no matter how big or small. When you make a habit of appreciating the things in your life, you start to notice more of the good. You begin to realize that even in difficult times, there is always something to be grateful for. This practice doesn't just make you feel good, it actually attracts more of the things you appreciate into your life. Appreciation, too, is about recognizing the worth of others. When you appreciate the people around you, you not only strengthen your relationships, but also create an environment of mutual respect and positivity. Expressing gratitude to others deepens connections and fosters a sense of support and collaboration. When you operate from a place of gratitude, you elevate your energy. You stop chasing after happiness and instead you become a magnet for it. Gratitude and appreciation are not just about feeling good in the moment, they are about creating a life that is in alignment with abundance, joy, and fulfillment. A mindset of abundance is one of the most transformative shifts you can make in your life. It's the belief that there is more than enough more opportunities, more resources, more love, and more success for everyone. People with an abundance mindset understand that success is not a zero-sum game. They don't see other people's achievements as threats or indicators that something is being taken away from them. Instead, they celebrate the success of others and believe that there is always room for more to come into their own lives. When you adopt an abundance mindset, you shift from scarcity thinking, where you believe that resources are limited and opportunities are rare. Scarcity thinking leads to fear, competition, and hesitation. You worry about what you don't have and you hold back because you fear that pursuing your desires will deplete the world of its resources. But when you believe that there is enough for everyone, you take inspired action without hesitation. You are open to new opportunities, willing to take risks, and generous with your time, energy, and ideas because you trust that giving doesn't take away from your potential, it multiplies it. An abundance mindset also changes how you view challenges and setbacks. Instead of seeing them as roadblocks, you see them as stepping stones, lessons that can propel you toward greater opportunities. You start to see life as a continuous flow of growth and possibility rather than a series of obstacles to be overcome. With this mindset, you open yourself to endless possibilities and attract the resources, people, and circumstances you need to create the life you desire. Persistence is one of the most powerful qualities you can cultivate in your pursuit of success. The path to achieving your goals is rarely a straight line. There will be setbacks, challenges, and moments of doubt, but it's your ability to keep moving forward, no matter what, that determines whether you will ultimately succeed or not. It's easy to get discouraged when things aren't going as planned or when you face obstacles that seem insurmountable. But true success comes to those who refuse to quit, who press on when others would give up. The key to persistence is understanding that failure is not the end. Every failure is simply feedback, an opportunity to learn, adjust, and try again. Most people quit too soon. They encounter their first failure and believe it's a sign that they're not cut out for success, when in reality it's often just part of the process. Every great achievement is built on a foundation of persistence. Thomas Edison didn't invent the light bulb in a day, nor did he succeed after a few attempts. It took thousands of experiments before he found the right formula. But he didn't stop. He knew that each setback was one step closer to success. Persistence isn't just about showing up, it's about showing up with a positive mindset, a willingness to adapt, and a determination to keep going even when the results aren't immediate. When you persist, you not only move closer to your goal, you also build the strength, resilience, and character necessary to handle success when it arrives. Keep going, keep evolving, and success will eventually find you. Remember, the power to achieve anything you want in life lies within you. It starts with clarity, knowing exactly what you want, and making the decision to go after it with everything you've got. It requires belief in yourself and the willingness to take massive action, embracing every challenge as an opportunity to grow. Surround yourself with positivity, focus on solutions, and never underestimate the power of gratitude and appreciation in shifting your energy toward abundance. The road won't always be easy, but if you persist, no matter the obstacles, no matter the setbacks, success is inevitable. You have everything you need right now to create the life you desire. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't hold back. Step into your power today. Make the decisions that will shape your future, and persist until your dreams become your reality. Your destiny is in your hands. Take action and make it happen.